Hello everyone. Today we are going to do lesson number 7, Festivals of Northeast India. Let us do warm up page first. Look at this warm up page, children. Art and culture. Look at the pictures. There are 4 pictures given on this page. Name each of the art forms. Look at the first picture. There are some performers. What are they doing? They are performing drama. So we can name it as drama or music. Second picture you look at. Look at the second picture. It looks like the artists are dancing, and also there are drums in their hands. So music. So here we can name it as music or dance. And look at the third picture. There are some diyas and some, what is it called, rangoli design. So we can name it as a decorative or art. Fourth picture you look at. Some people are standing and singing. Children are standing and they are singing. So let us name it as music. So our lesson name is the Festivals of Northeast India. The Festivals of Northeast India. Look at page number 77 of your textbook. Here one box is given on this page. There are 2 definitions given of fact and belief. Fact is a noun word, something which is known to have happened or to exist, especially something for which proof exists or about which there is information. What is belief? Belief is also noun, the feeling of certainty that something exists or is true. Here are 3 pairs of sentences. Write F for fact and or B for belief. First one, A. Light fades gradually as night comes in. This is fact. Light stands for hope. This is belief. The harvest festival brings prosperity in the new year. This is belief. Pongal is celebrated in January. Fact. School is a place of learning. Fact. School is your second home. This is a belief. Now, read about how different festivals are celebrated in the northeastern states of India. There are 7 states in northeastern part of our country. They are like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura and Nagaland. These 7 states are also called as 7 sisters. Let us read about how the festivals are celebrated in the northeastern states of these parts. The northeastern region of India, consisting of 7 states, is a place of diverse cultures. The different communities and tribes of northeast India celebrate their unique festivals with great enthusiasm and joy. Many of their festivals are based on agriculture, and no celebration is complete without traditional music and dance. Blessed with lush greenery and the mighty river Brahmaputra, the people of Assam have a lot to celebrate. The northeastern region of India consists of 7 states: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura and Nagaland. These 7 states are having different cultures, different communities and tribes of people are living in these places. But India, they celebrate their unique festivals with great happiness and joy, great enthusiasm. Enthusiasm here refers to great eagerness to be a part of that activity, and happiness. Many of their festivals are based on agriculture. Many of these festivals which are celebrated in these parts are based on agriculture. And no celebration is complete without traditional music and dance. Every festival is celebrated with music and dance. And Assam is a place which is blessed with greenery, and the mighty river Brahmaputra flows through this state. This is the region where Brahmaputra flows through the state. So, what is the reason here of lush greenery in this state? Yeah, because of the river Brahmaputra flowing and better irrigation is provided to the crops and fields. Let us come to the next page, page number 78. Bihus are among the biggest festivals of this state. The different bihus in different seasons are celebrated by people of all religions, castes, or tribes. They mark the beginning and end of the harvesting season and the completion of sowing. The Bihu dance is a joyous one performed by both young men and women. It is noted for its brisk steps and hand movements. Bihus are the festivals which are the bigger festivals of the state, children. The different bihus in different seasons are celebrated at the time of sowing, harvesting, and at the end of this season. At the end of the harvesting also, bihus is celebrated. These festivals are celebrated by people of all the religions, castes, and tribes together because they mark the beginning and end of the harvesting seasons of the and the completion of sowing seeds. The Bihu dance is a happiest one, joyous one, performed by young men and women together, and it is noted for its brisk steps and hand movements. Unusual instruments provide traditional music for the dance. The instruments like cymbal, bamboo clapper, dhol, which is similar to a drum, and the pepa, which is wind instrument made from a buffalo horn. The songs have been handed down through many generations. Bihu competitions held all over Assam attract visitors and locals alike in large numbers. It is noted for this dance, Bihu dance is noted for its brisk steps and hand movements and unusual instruments like cymbals, bamboo clapper, dhol, and the pepa, which is made of buffalo horn. You can see, look at this picture, you can see that musical instrument is shown and it is blown by that man. So, these are the instruments, unusual instruments which provide traditional music for the dance, and the songs that are sung have been handed on through many generations. Bihu competitions are also held all over the Assam, and these competitions attract many visitors and locals in large numbers. Lying farther north in the mountainous region of the Himalayas, Arunachal Pradesh finds mentions in our ancient epics. Nature has provided the people of this region with a deep feeling for beauty, which can be seen in their festivities, songs, and dances. The New Year festival Loza is perhaps the most important festival in certain areas of Arunachal. On this occasion, people clean their homes and discard the old to bring in the new year. So here farther from north in the mountainous region of the Himalayas, there is Arunachal Pradesh state, which is found in our ancient epics, which is mentioned in our ancient epics. Nature has provided the people of this region with a deep feeling for beauty, which we can understand by their celebrations, by their festivities, and by their songs and dances. And they celebrate one of the festival named as Loza, which is celebrated as a New Year festival, and it is perhaps the most important festival that is celebrated in Arunachal Pradesh. On this occasion, people clean their homes and they discard the old things to bring New Year into their houses. The next state is Manipur. A charming festival of Manipur is Ningol Chakoba. Binds and revives the relationship between married girls and their parents. The women and their children are given a sumptuous feast and gifts. During Cheroba, the Manipuri New Year festival in April, people clean and decorate their houses and prepare special festive dishes as part of the ritual. The villagers climb the nearest hilltops for they believe that this will help them rise to a higher plane in their life. Ningol Chakuba is a festival which is celebrated in Manipur. It binds and revives the relationship between married women and their parents. The married women are called to their parental house after their marriage on these festivals. The women and their children are given sumptuous feast and also gifts on this day, and it is therefore definitely a festival of for women. Not only that, the people of Manipur congregate on hilltops during the Cheroba festival because they believe that the act would help them rise to a higher place in their life. Come to page number 79. Here, next state is Mizoram. The Spring Festival or Chapchakut is an important occasion. It is mostly celebrated in Mizoram. Men and women of all ages wearing traditional dresses and headgears perform folk dances and sing traditional songs on this occasion. Drums, gongs, and cymbals add to the festive air. The important festival which is celebrated by Mizoram people is Chapchakut, and on this occasion the men and women they wear their traditional dresses and also they wear headgears and perform folk dances. They sing traditional songs and music is played using drums, gongs, and cymbals, which is adding festive air to their dance. Look at the picture, children. By looking at the picture itself, you can understand that how beautiful the dance would be. And now come to the next paragraph. Wangala or the 100 Drum Festival is the most important festival celebrated by the Garos in the villages of Meghalaya. Our next state is here, Meghalaya. Wangala or the 100 Drum Festival is an important festival which is celebrated by the villages of Meghalaya. The villages are called as Garos, and this harvest festival is celebrated to mark the end of a period of hard work. After the hard work, when at the time of harvesting, at the time this festival is celebrated after the harvesting, which naturally brings a good harvest. The dance performed during the festival has two parallel lines, one of men and the other of women, clad in their festive costumes. While the men beat the drums, the line moves forward together in a rhythmic manner. Men beating the drums and the women in the line, single line, moving forward in a rhythmic manner. The main feature of festivals in Tripura is that all the people join in the celebrations. Many of the dances performed during some of the festivities represent hunting, fishing, food gathering, and various other The main features of festivals in Tripura is that all the people join in the celebrations. Many of the dances performed during some of the festivities represent hunting, fishing, food gathering, and various other activities. Some of the festivals attract people from all over India. See, children, here the most important festival of Meghalaya is Wangla. It is also known as 100 Drum Festival. 100 men and 100 women participate in this festival, and 100 men standing in a single line and women parallel to them. So parallel line into parallel line. The when men are playing on drum, women moving forward in a rhythmic manner, and this is the most important festival celebrated in this state, and it is celebrated after the harvesting of their crops. So this is also known as harvest festival, which naturally brings a good harvest to them. And the dance performed during the festival has two parallel lines. Men and women move dancing in their festive costumes. It looks very beautiful. And look at the picture, you can understand by looking at the picture, children. And next state is Tripura. The main feature of festivals in Tripura is that all the people, all the people join in the celebrations. Many of the dances performed during some of the festivities represent hunting, fishing, food gathering, and various other activities, different other activities also. Some of the festivals attract people from all over India. All over India, people they go there to see these festivals, festive activities. Next state is Nagaland. Nagaland consists of different groups of people who are unique in their customs and the traditions that they celebrate. Songs and dances form the soul of these Naga festivals. The festivals are used by the Nagas to preserve and pass down their oral history. A major festival in Mostu, celebrated mainly in the villages after the sowing season. Dressed in colorful clothes and headgear decorated with feathers and wild boar tusks, the people in the villages dance to traditional music. The festivals are used by the Nagas to preserve and pass down their oral history. Nagaland consists of different groups of people who are unique in their customs and the traditions that they celebrate. Songs and dance form the soul of these Naga festivals. Mostu is also a Naga festival. It is celebrated mainly in the villages after the sowing season. Dressed in colorful clothes and headgears decorated with feathers and wild boar. Wild boar dust. What is boar? Boar is a wild pig, children. The people in the villages dance to traditional music. Let us come to the next page. Hardly a month passes in any of the 7 states without a festival or two. Most of them have religious importance or significance, as the people offer thanks to the gods for a good harvest or prosperity, or ask for protection against calamities. But these celebrations also help encourage cultural and artistic activities and bring out the natural talent of the people. Most festivals of the Northeast attract tourists because they offer a glimpse into the diverse cultures of the people in these regions. And the festivals are often accompanied by traditional music and beautiful dances that attract tourists. Besides this, the northeastern region of India is blessed with some of the best natural landscapes in the country. Though festivals have religious associations, they are also a great opportunity for the traditional arts to flourish. The celebrations that often accompany these festivals allow and encourage talented musicians, dancers, and performing artists to give expressions to their artistic selves. The people who come for the festivities become their audience by encouraging these artists to keep the traditional art forms alive. Festivals ensure that these art forms can be enjoyed for generations to come. And that's the reason here hardly a month passes in any of the 7 states without a festival. Every month you will be having their festival celebrated by these people. Most of them they have religious importance or significance, as the people offer thanks to the gods for giving them prosperity and protecting against calamities. So, the festivals also help them to encourage their cultural and artistic activities and bring out the natural talent of these people. Bye, children.